Hey guys, so I only have one day left. Okay, so I decided I wanted to film a video for my YouTube channel because the everyday vlogs didn't really turn out so well. I'm gonna cry in this video, and I'm not even saying anything worth crying about. I'm not gonna edit this video at all because I really don't have time. But I wanted to talk about my feelings on leaving because everyone's been asking. Obviously, it's a typical question, and it's always like, are you ready to go home, or do you want to go home, or are you sad to leave? And I figured, why not just go ahead and get it out there, and so if people want to know the answer, they can just watch the video, because I want to cry every time I get asked, because it's just really hard to think about, honestly. So yeah, let's get into it. To answer the question, I'm obviously ready to go home. I mean, my family's there, like my mom, my dad, my nieces, like my family's there. People I love, my friends, people I've grown up around. Like, the United States is my home. Like, it's always gonna be my home. I've lived in Missouri, even though I'm wearing a Louisiana shirt. Like, America is just, it's part of me. I'm born and raised, I'm an American. So obviously, yes, to an extent, I'm ready to go home. I'm extremely excited, anxious, I guess. But part of me feels like it's just a dream and that none of this is real. Are you asking what part doesn't feel real? I don't know, like the part that I'm living in Spain maybe still does not feel real. Maybe that's, I kind of don't believe I ever lived in America because it just feels so weird. Leaving Friday doesn't even sound like it's gonna happen. Like, I don't even have my plane ticket. Like, I have my plane ticket, but it's not printed out. Like, things just feel so weird. Like, I'm making my suitcase, but it almost feels like why am I making it? Like, am I actually leaving? And another part is that it's just really sad, and so I guess that's like my way of dealing with it, is just to make it feel like it's not real. But like, the goodbyes are coming, and like they just keep coming, and they just keep getting harder. Like, last times to do everything, like last times to eat churros, last times to go to Grand Via, last time to go to Seoul. And like, yeah, I know that this isn't necessarily like forever, and that I will probably be back. I mean, I'm a kind of person that if I love something, I'm gonna try my hardest to do it again. Like, I'm gonna try my hardest to go back, because I just love really deeply. But it's hard because you don't realize that you're making relationships and you're making memories until they become memories. Like, I didn't know that how deep I had made relationships with people. Like, yesterday I was out all day, so I didn't see my host family at all, and I actually miss them. Like, I actually miss just being around them, and that's gonna be crazy because that was one day, and I returned to the same house, and we were in the same house, and I miss them. And it's kind of weird because, I don't know, like, knowing that, yes, I might be back, but knowing that there's also a possibility that I might never be back, Like, who's to say that, I never come back to Spain, or that I come back to Spain? Like, none of that's guaranteed. Like, we can make plans, we can do everything, but the reality is that you never know. And I'm not saying that, like, to be weird or to be scary, but, like, you really don't know. Like, God could totally drastically change my life, and I could never be back, because it's all in His hands. And, I mean, so thinking that these goodbyes are permanent, like, the Americans I know that I've met here, that there's a good possibility I see them again because they're Americans and they could come to the States. But the other ones, like, yeah, they could come and I could come here, but like, it's a little bit more permanent. Like, whenever I left home, I knew that there would be a return time. Like, I always knew I'd be returning to home. So I feel like I took the goodbyes hard, but I didn't take them as hard as I'm taking these, because there's no one guarantee in these. And so, like, I'm a person that loves very deeply, and so to think that I made friends, and built relationships just to kind of like leave them, like, yeah, there's communication and everything, but like, it's just not the same. And it honestly kind of bugs me when people say, oh, well, you have Facebook, and it's like, yeah, but I mean, yeah, I have Facebook, and I talk to my mom on FaceTime, and yeah, I see her face, But, like, whenever I put the phone down, she's not there. Like, it's not the same as being in person. It's not the same as going out and getting a coffee together. Like, those things, I might never do again, you know? Like, and obviously I shouldn't think of like that. I should think of, like, oh, yeah, I'll be back. But it's also, like, there's that 5% chance that I won't. And even then, if I come back, there's probably a whole bunch of people that I'm saying goodbye to that I'm never gonna see again. Like, there's people in my school and my teachers that I'll probably never see again in my whole entire life. And they've had just such an impact on my life, and to think that, like, everything starts and ends in life, and I really hate it, honestly. I don't like it. I don't like the circle of life, but it happens. And everything has a start and everything has an end, and I feel like whenever I started this, yeah, I knew there was an end, but I didn't think it would be this hard, you know? Like, everyone said, oh, it's going to be so hard, you're not going to want to leave, but I feel like I never really took them seriously. And I mean, at the beginning of the year, I was just so uncomfortable, and I just wanted to go home. But now it's like I'm actually comfortable now, and I've gone through all the phases and all the hard work of learning and getting my Spanish to where it is. And, like, I'm obviously not going to let my Spanish just go, you know? But, it's just the point, like, I'm just really shaken up. And, it's honestly mixed emotions, because, one, I'm crying because I'm just so incredibly blessed, and I don't even believe I even got the experience, you know? And, you know, they always say that if you let God have a hold of your life, He'll do things that you never thought He could. And, I mean, I feel like coming here was just one of those things, you know? Like, I feel like I never once in my life thought I'd ever be able to do anything like this, because I wasn't smart enough, or my parents didn't have enough money. But, like, here I am. I'm standing in Spain talking to the camera. And, another thing is that, like, I don't know. It's just relationships, you know? I have a life here. I have my church. I have friends and family, and it's hard because I also have them all back home, and people I just love to death back home, and it's just really bittersweet, because I'm on one side so excited, because, I mean, I haven't seen my family in 10 months, like, that is the longest time, and thinking about seeing them makes me smile. Like, I can't wait to just wrap my arms around them and just hug them so tight, and just tell them that I love them, because we honestly don't get to talk that much. Me and my mom do, but the other ones, we don't really get to talk so much. My friends, like, I'm so ready, but, I mean, I'm sure you guys understand that it's a very, emotional time right now, and it doesn't help that I'm not sleeping at all, so too much coffee and not enough sleep, not really the best combination. But, yeah, I don't know if that explained how I felt. I don't think I can keep talking because I'm already crying, and this is really hard to talk about. Oh yeah, one other thing I want to mention is that, like, I have my life here, but it's not like my life in America where I just returned to, like, more or less the same form of my old life, like the life before Spain. But here, I'll never return to this moment again, you know? Like, I will literally never return to going to high school in Spain. Like, that is gone. Gone. It's gone. Whereas in America, I have another year. Like, karate in Spain, gone. Because unless I come back and live here, none of this will ever happen again. Like, texting my host parents and saying, I'm gonna have dinner at home because I'm eating churros, that won't happen either. So there's just, like, a lot of lost times, and it's, like, really overwhelming, and I'm having a really hard time with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Kind of, I'm just kind of being real in this video. But I hope you guys can tell that it's definitely a bittersweet moment, and I don't want you guys to think, if you're watching this and you're from America, that I don't love you guys and that I'm not ready to come home, because that would be the biggest lie in the world. I am so ready to come home, and I'm so ready to see you guys. I like saying that I'm not ready to stay, but I'm not ready to leave, like, you know? So, but I'm ready to leave in a sense. I don't know. It's the most complicated thing in the world, and I hope you guys understand. But I hope that answers your questions. If that was one of them, I'm sure it was, if I was ready or not. To answer it a little bit, just a little phrase. I'm not ready to leave the people here, but I'm ready to see the people back home. So if that answers anything, yeah, you can see I'm a little bit emotional about it because it's a whole bunch of emotions at once. But yeah, I'm just gonna go upload this to YouTube now, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. I go back to the States Friday. Oh, and I leave in the morning on Friday, and I will be doing a going home vlog and a few vlogs after that, but I can't say what those are. So yeah, anyways, bye guys.